Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this year's state semifinal game here in Lawrence High School. Today we have the Lawrence Cardinals going up against the Seneca Golden Eagles in what should be an exciting game for this year's semifinal game. Now, of course, Lawrence, they have just recently won against Monasave, I think, with a score of 6-0. So really, I think, apart from that game, I think they really got their groove back, and they really found that offensive momentum and offensive firepower that they once had. So Seneca will receive the ball first to start our half, or they'll get the first play, I guess, of this game. So here we go, and we are underway here in Lawrence, New Jersey. Well, it's obviously New Jersey, but get the point. All right, here we go. Here's Lawrence. Makes the ball down the field. Seneca now with the ball. I believe that is someone. That is probably Costello. Now, Seneca heading down the field. And may I remind you that Lawrence has only trailed once this entire season at home. And that was against... they trailed, and they actually ultimately lost that game, which was against Stewart Day School in the Mercer County tournament. That's the only time they've ever lost, and also the only time they've ever trailed at home. Since then, they've always had the lead, and that's the thing about this Lawrence Cardinals team. Again, they barely ever, it's like only one instance they trailed. So they always play with the lead and win the games. That's kind of how this team is built. So here we come. Here comes Abate. Abate nearly at the ball now. Ola Kwasniewski has the ball now. The ball will be heading down the field, and Lawrence will have a chance now to put up the score here. And now here comes Lawrence. Here comes Adamzek. Adamzek lost the ball. Lost the ball to Webb. Webb took the ball. And now here comes number 10, I believe. And now Seneca will have a chance to score. So what am I expecting? Because it's a semifinal game, I think really, like most of the games that the Cardinals have played this entire season, most of the games will probably be back and forth battles, and I expect this one as well to be back and forth. And so far, Seneca has had the lead here. And, all right, now the Cardinal Crazies are here now. So here comes a steal. Jenna Cahill with the ball. Here comes a steal now. Lawrence. A nice steal. And now I believe foot foul there. So now a steal, and the ball goes out of bounds. And it will be an opportunity now for Lawrence as the ball heads out of bounds. So now here comes Seneca again with the ball. That was Webb. Webb had the ball. Webb I expect to be a key player to this game today. And here comes Lawrence. Seneca. I don't know why I did that. Seneca. Lawrence coming on defense, I suppose. And again, the defense here is very good. I think they're one of the best in the state here. I think there's rankings for that. But of course, they are ranked very high in terms of their defense. So here's a quick pass. Stolen now. Webb. Webb with the shot. Then it's saved by Madison Wagner, who is again playing at a very strong level. She's only allowed, if you want to take the whole game with you, she's only really allowed maybe 7, maybe 8 goals this entire season. So really, she's a key, and the most she's allowed in one game is 2. Regardless of how they lost, most she's ever allowed is 2 in a game. All right. Average, I'd say, is 0.5 if you do all the statistics. Actually, it's 0.3. But she's really had a lot of games where she's made so many good saves. And really, Madison Wagner, key player in this entire defense. And really, she stepped up and had a great senior year for her. So, ball goes out of bounds. And I believe Lawrence will get the ball back. Of course, I could be. No, I am right. Lawrence will get the ball back. And Ashley Belgrave will get the chance with the ball. Ashley Belgrave, nice pass off to Jenna Cahill. Cahill lost the ball. And there comes Roslyn. Roslyn lost the ball, and now it'll be a chance for Seneca with the chance to score here as Lawrence was trying to clear it out. And so far, Lawrence, if they're going to win, defense is going to have to stay strong, but defense is going to need to provoke an opportunity for Lawrence to, get some points. Heading down the field and heads out of bounds. Ball heads out of bounds. It'll be a corner now for Seneca, and they will have a great deal and a great opportunity now to put up a goal here and try and score as the clock winds down. Quick pass. And now given a chance for 31. Gets a shot, and that was close to a goal. However, Lawrence was able to stop it at the last second there. So the Golden Eagles will come away with nothing on that possession, as the Cardinals were able to hold them off. Nice pass heading down the field, and there comes Maisie Weiss. Maisie Weiss heading down the field and trying to give Lawrence an opportunity to score. All goes out of bounds, and now whistle blown. And as you can see, people here dressed in the weather performances. Of course, I don't think they're going to be that much. So here comes Lawrence. And the ball heading down the field. Now comes Lawrence. And now Lawrence coming on defense. Seneca, Webb is coming down, and I believe it'll be a corner now. So far, Seneca's got 4 of those. So far, they have not been able to capitalize here. So we will see what Seneca will do on this possession here, as 23 minutes and 20 seconds remain in the game, in the half. Still plenty of time here. I wouldn't be surprised if we're scoreless. I don't expect it, but it would not be surprising if it was a scoreless first half, because I'm expecting a very back and forth performance by both these teams. Kick set up, and now here comes a pass, and Wagner is gonna and the goal goes in for Seneca. Seneca puts it in, and they have a 1-0 lead here in the semifinal game with 22 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the game. And from this angle and this perspective, I believe that was number 20. Can I see your number? 22 who scored that. And whatever her number is. Megan Kelly, I believe. Yeah, Megan Kelly scored that goal. So great job. Now Lawrence is going to really need an opportunity to score. And already they're coming off to a false start as Ola Kwasniewski has the ball. And Lawrence is going to really need to do whatever they can now to get the back the lead here. Ball tipped up. Now taking Lawrence. Lawrence heading down the field. And heading down the field. And now comes Seneca again. Seneca. Another pass, and it'll be a corner again. So far, Lawrence has allowed a lot of corners so far, and Seneca has really had a lot of opportunities to score here. And it would not be surprising if they're able to capitalize once more on the score. So we'll see what happens. Quick pass. Webb has the ball. Webb going to take a little curtsy and looking for the ball. Well, she has the ball. Ball was in her possession. She's looking for a hole or something to generate the ball down the field or get propelled ball down the field. She could not do that. However, the ball went out of bounds, and I believe obviously Lawrence touched it. So it'll be another corner, and that is again the fit they had today, and they've capitalized once. So here's a shot, and that's up in the air, and it's a goal again for Seneca. And that was taken in, and that was scored by number 10. That was Cassidy Strittmother Matter. That's a long last name. But she puts it in for Seneca, and Seneca now holds a 2-0 lead, and that is the most Lawrence has ever trailed at home this entire season. And now Seneca gets the ball again. Webb had the ball, and Webb will still keep possession here. Lawrence is at a really disadvantage here, and they really need to figure out what's going on. Taking the ball looking. That is also the most they've ever trailed at all this entire season. So this is a really disadvantage here for this Cardinal team. So now a chance for Lawrence to score, and Seneca. Lawrence is gonna hopefully get a chance to score in this game. Quick pass. Now here comes a shot, and ball tipped up, and it is out of bounds. So Lawrence will not be able. So Seneca is unable to capitalize on that possession, and now there will be 20 minutes left to go, and there is still so much time left. So anything is possible in this entire game. Checking the time. Ball heads out of bounds. Quick pass, looking, and it's shot. And it is blocked. And it is no good. So Lawrence able to capitalize on another. The defense able to step up and prevent another goal here. And an excellent job Lawrence did. So now ball heading down the field. And there is a foul against Lawrence. And Lawrence will get possession. Lawrence will not get possession, and Seneca will regain possession again. And really, again, to really think how you win these games, Seneca, I guess for Lawrence, what they've done in the past is ball control is what really keeps them at the game. So most of the time when Lawrence has majority or even half of the possession here, they've always been able to dominate and put up some goals here. And really now, Seneca's really dominated so far in the opening 10 minutes we've had so far. And that's why they've really have a 2-0 lead, is because their offense has been able to score, and not really necessarily against Lawrence. It's just as their offensive playmakers have just done a great job. So now, again, really with Lawrence, all they got to do now is obviously you want to capitalize on a goal. But you want to do here is keep the ball away from Seneca. Seneca, so far, they've scored 2 goals in the first half. They're really talented at the position here, so you're going to want to, hopefully, you can hold off Seneca to score here. And we'll see what happens. So there are plenty of game left to see. And again, Lawrence wants to get back in this game. They really have to stop possession of the ball. And Medina now, with the ball, Medina now trying to get it off to Adamczak, who's probably now the key and star player now since Talia went out. And I mean, she was, even during her possession, she was always getting, goals there. So I wasn't surprised I'd see a, key role for Haley Adamczak, for her to step up and get more goals. So now a chance for Lawrence to score. Ball heading down the field. Lawrence in possession. In possession of the ball. Here comes Cahill off to Brummel. Brummel lost the ball. And Lawrence and down the field now. Quick pass. The ball. Quick pass again. And it'll be Lawrence ball. They'll have a chance to put up a score up. Sorry, Seneca. Lawrence does not get the ball again. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I'm just really used to Lawrence, getting those possessions here. So kind of different here. And as the rain starts to come down, you can kind of see the mist coming on the field here. And now Lawrence with a chance. Ola Kwasniewski, who's been a key and a very star player for this team. And really, this is what she does best. She gets the ball down the field. And she's also probably a key player. And the ball goes down foot foul there. And it will be Lawrence ball, and they will have a chance now to score and put up some points for Lawrence. Ola Kwasniewski. Ola looking. Quick pass off to Seneca. I mean, not Seneca. Off to Lawrence. Ball heading down. And it will be a corner now for Lawrence. So Lawrence is the first one today, and they will have a very good opportunity and a very good chance to put up the first goal of their game today. Good pass. Shot, and it is blocked! What a block that was by Seneca. An incredible block. And it is taken down the... Wow, Seneca really key block there, and they did an amazing job with that block. And now Lawrence is heading down the field, and they will... Lawrence is not heading down the field. Excuse me. Lawrence lost the ball. I'm terribly sorry about this. About those mispronunciations. But Lawrence heading down the field. Not heading down the field. Defense is heading down the field. And the ball goes out of bounds now. And Seneca heading down the field. They will get an opportunity now to try and go up 3 goals here. Which, again, 2 goals is the most they've ever allowed at halftime. 3 goals is actually what set a new record for the most goals Lawrence has ever allowed this entire season. And in one single game. And obviously the weather conditions aren't helping, I guess, with the play here, as it is not very sunny. It's kind of chilly and it's kind of cold, and you guys are playing in half sleeve and skirts, so obviously the conditions aren't in anyone's favor here today. But I guess both of these teams are playing in this condition, so I guess everyone's at a disadvantage in terms of the conditioning. I guess it just depends on how well you can handle the conditions of the weather. Lawrence has played in this condition before. So Lawrence heading down the field ball. Taken in, and 4 minutes, 15 seconds left, 10 seconds. 14 minutes left to go, 2-0 again the lead for Lawrence. And they will hope to score and put up a goal. We'll see. Quick pass, and I think Lawrence is able to hold them off. So Lawrence holds off the field hockey team. I mean, the Seneca field hockey team. And now here comes Seneca again. Seneca with a chance. Dumpsack trying to capitalize on the misplay, but she cannot. Now comes Lawrence. Lawrence, good pass. Another pass, heading down the field. And Lawrence try to get the steal that time. Now Lawrence, they had the ball, lost the ball. Seneca gets it back. Seneca now at the ball. Seneca, the Golden Eagles with the ball. Now Lawrence gets it back here, and now here comes Olivia Zella heading down the field. Zella heading down the field, looking, ball heads out of bounds. "13 minutes and clock winding down here before the game is up, and we will have a chance and the ball taken up. The game is at half, excuse me. Sorry about these mispronunciations. Anyways, they get a few minutes, good amount of time before the half is up. And again, Lawrence is down by 2-0, and they will need a chance to score. Taken by Lawrence. Pass, Zella. And now here comes Lawrence. Gets the ball again. Lawrence gets the ball again. Maisie Weiss. Had the ball. And Seneca trying to get it back. And I believe they do. So now another corner. Or play for Seneca. So ball now with Seneca. Here come now with Lawrence as Seneca lost it. Now here comes Haley Adamczyk. Lost the ball. Jenna Cahill gets it back. Cahill now trying to get it off, and she does as a foul committed by Seneca. So Jenna Cahill will have a chance with the chance to score, chance to get Lawrence a chance to score, and that pass is very good. And now that's for Julia Krimmel. Julia Krimmel trying to get the ball. Now Olivia Zella trying to get it back, and I believe Lawrence will keep possession here, and Lawrence will have a chance now to score. Olivia Zella now, great pass heading down the field. Ball heading down the field. And take in Lawrence. Pass. And now Seneca heading down the field. Seneca looking. And ball taken out of now Seneca again. Good pass. And I believe it'll be Lawrence ball. They'll have a chance to score here. Quick pass. Heading down the field, lost the ball. Adamczyk had the ball. Now ball going back to Lawrence, heading down the field. Quick pass. Lawrence had the ball. Seneca gets it back. Lawrence trying to defend, and they do. Ashley Belgrave, ever so great. Belgrave was heading down the field. Now here comes Lawrence again. Jenica Cahill had the ball now. Seneca. So now here comes Seneca with the ball. Seneca, oh God, all right, Seneca, Webb. Webb had the ball. Now here's a chance for Seneca, and it will be a corner. Yeah, it'll be a corner. A corner now for Seneca, and then we'll have a chance now to go up 3 goals, which would again be the most goals Lawrence has allowed this season. I'm pretty sure that is the most. That is the most they've allowed. Excuse me, that's the most they've ever allowed this season. 2 is the most they've allowed in a half. They've allowed 2 goals only twice though. Shot, and it is blocked. Now shot again, and hold on. It's they ruled a goal. So it's a goal again for Seneca. They're up 3-0, and that again is now I'll mention that is the most Lawrence has ever trailed this season. Well, not the most they've ever allowed is 2 goals. That's the most they've allowed this season, which is remarkable. That is absolutely remarkable. Seneca comes in here and scores 3 goals. Let alone at home, that's the most. And again, by the way, I just want to let you all know that was number 6 who scored that. We do not, and that was Maddie Lawler who scored it. So Lawrence is in need of a goal here. Under 10 minutes left to play in the first half. They need something here. They do receive the ball, or at least they get the first touch at halftime. And they need something. They need to get a goal, get anything here to get back into this game here. And they are down by 3-0. And we'll need an amazing comeback by this Lawrence team. If they've ever trailed, they've only been down 1-0. So they've actually never been. They don't know what it's like to trail. In fact, they've actually never trailed. They don't really trail that much at all. Most of the games they've won, they've never trailed in them, so they don't know how to come back. But of course, things are always subject to change. Ball still heading down the field. Jenna Cahill gonna try putting pressure on. And now here comes Seneca. Seneca had the ball, quick ball heading down the field. Ashley Belgrave with the steal. Ashley Belgrave Steals it. Now gives it off to Jenna Cahill. Jenna Cahill heading down the field. Jenna Cahill now looking. Cross off to Adamsak. Adamsak off. Haley looking. Ball. Taken and out of the ball. Heads out of bounds. So now. No, it's not out of bounds. Excuse me. It'll be a free play now. Tipped up in the air and. Lawrence heading down the field. Ashley Belgrave takes to steal, and now I think that ball went out. Yep, it did go out. So free play now for Lawrence. So much, not a lot of time left to go in this one, as there is 6 minutes and 38 seconds. 6 minutes 30 seconds left to go before this happens in the book. Ashley Belgrave lost the ball. Now here comes Lawrence, and there comes Ola Kwasniewski. Ola Kwasniewski gives it off to Jenna Cahill. Jenna Cahill now try to get it off to Adamsek. And now ball stolen. And now here comes Steph Medina. I mean, sorry, not Ola Kwasniewski with the ball, with a great opportunity now to score. And now here comes Adamsak with the ball. Foot foul against Seneca. So Lawrence will have a good chance to score here, and they need to do everything they can to score. That would be, it's a corner, I think. Yep, it is a corner. So Lawrence is going to need to capitalize on this play. They need to score here and try and get back into this game. They are down 3-0. And all it takes, again, one goal at a time. That is my phrase, one goal at a time. Of course, I've never seen that many big comebacks, but again, one goal at a time. That's all you ever need. Quick shot, and it's blocked, and now chance again. Ola Kwasniewski looking. And Adamsak will get the ball. I mean, not Adamsak. It'll be a ball for Seneca. Seneca, 3 minutes left to go in the game. Under 5 minutes left to go in the game. Now here comes half, not a game. The game, we still have 35 minutes, so still plenty of time. And I don't know if Megan, so ball heading down the field. Out of bounds. Yep, ball heads out of bounds. So now Lawrence heading down. Now takes the ball. Lawrence, here comes Lawrence. The ball, I believe that is maybe, his name is Slutsky, I think, with the ball. And wave off, and Seneca will, handball. And now here comes Seneca heading down the field. Now here comes Lawrence heading down the field. Seneca not heading, sorry, Mike, excuse me. I am very sorry. I've been a little off my rockers today, but Seneca will head down the field, and they will have a chance now to score and go up 4 goals. Again, 4 goals. You heard me correctly. Yes, this is not a typo. It'll be 4 goals. I know. It's crazy. It's very crazy. And a lot of people leaving now, so because it's a high-scoring game. So here's a chance now for Seneca. This will be a eye-whopping 6 corner. Shot, and it is nice dooming pass, and that's a goal again for Seneca. Goal. Seneca scores 4-0. And that was number 6 again for the not Lawrence Cardinals, the Seneca Golden Eagles. I don't know why I keep saying Lawrence. Maybe Lawrence is, I'm so used to Lawrence scoring that much, but anyways. 4-0. Maddie Lawler scores that. And Lawrence is at a eye-whopping 4. They're down 4-0. And Megan Erico is really going to need to challenge her inner Bill Belichick and try giving a nice halftime speech. But, you know, she, again, is a very Coach of the Year candidate, so we'll see what happens. She needs to give a really good speech to this team for getting back. And as for the Lawrence Cardinals, there is still a few minutes left to go in the first half, so you can score here. You can score a goal here, and really, let's see if they can score. And Wagner Now going to kick it out of bounds here. But Lawrence is going to do whatever. They need to do whatever they can to find heart and find a way to get back into this game. And it's very disappointing that they're down by this much. And I don't think I've ever seen a big comeback like this. They're going to need 5 goals. 4 at least to come back and to force an overtime. So ball heading down the field. Now taking Lawrence. Down the field. And here comes Seneca with a chance to score, go up by 5 goals. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go before this game is in at half. Looking, and Lawrence is going to have to hold him off. Defense, and the ball heads out of bounds. Under 2 minutes left to go in the first half of play, and it'll be a corner now. Another eye-whopping 7 corners for this team. 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go. So we're waiting here, and it would be just very, very eye-whopping if it's 5-0. It just, at this point, it's just crazy. 3-0 was crazy, and it's 4-0. No, 2-0 to me was crazy. They've never allowed 2-0. And it's possible that they might allow more goals they've allowed all season in this game. Seneca's a really good team. So Seneca ball, and that was taken by Webb. Webb heading down the field. Under a minute left to go in the game. Meg, and through the legs, I guess is what it's called. Under a minute now, clock winding down. So I think it might be another corner here. And, you know, Seneca's really dominated possession here, so Lawrence is going to have to do whatever they can to come back in this game. They need to find their offensive playmakers. The defense has to step up. I think the defense will not allow... I think, personally, I don't think this defense could allow another goal. You know, they've only allowed 4 goals. That's more than they've allowed all season, I think. No, not more, but I think it's, like, close. It's very close, though, because they're so good at defense. So it'll be another corner, 8 corners today. That'll be their 8th, and they'll have a chance now to score before half is in the books. As the clock winds down. Cross, and I don't think they're going to score, but we'll see. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it. And Lawrence is thrilled to hear that buzzer. And I think, hold on. Hold on. Just because the buzzer rang doesn't mean it's over. We still have a corner. It is another 9th corner today. If they don't score this, then it'll be it. So we're in stoppage time now. This rarely, and I mean rarely, happens in field hockey, especially let alone high school field hockey. Golden Eagles looking, quick pass, side off left. Now shot, and it is. And okay, we're gonna have another corner. That's the 10th, and the 2nd in stoppage time, which teams rarely have. Let alone even in they don't even have stoppage time in high school sports. Of course, professionally, I think they might have it, but they don't ever have this at all. Rarely, next to never. Chance shot, and it is out of bounds, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Lawrence is trailing by 4 goals, and we will see what Megan Erico has to tell with this team. They are down 4-0. We will have 30 minutes to see if Lawrence can put 4 goals or even 5 to send us to overtime or just get the win. And Seneca has an additional half an hour to do whatever they want with the time to hold off Lawrence, I guess. So stay tuned for the second half. This is Sports Tire commentating here on LTBS TV, Comcast Channel 19, and Verizon 37, or LTBS TV Rewind on YouTube. You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of play here. Lawrence Seneca is up with a eye-whopping and eye-boggling 4-0 lead. We will have 30 minutes to decide who will win this one, although, let me rephrase it. We will have 30 minutes for Lawrence to come back. There will also be 30 minutes for Seneca to keep the ball away from Lawrence and possibly score more goals. So that's what's going to happen in one of the plays. We will either have A, Seneca score more goals, B, Seneca not score any more goals, or C, have Lawrence score goals, or D, how about they both score goals? You know, it's whatever. Or no one score goals. Here we go. Ashley Belgrave. And Seneca has had the ball for majority of the game. So, in fact, they had the ball for, I'd say Lawrence has only had like 6 or 7 minutes total possession time in the first half. So we'll see. Here we go. Here's Lawrence. Macy Weiss heading down the field. Macy Weiss looking at the ball. Macy Weiss looking. Has the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. So, it'll be a cross now for Lawrence. I'll have a chance to score. Now here comes a dump sack. Off to I believe Roslyn, who had that ball. So now ball heading down the field for Seneca. Seneca will have a chance to go up 6 goals here. I mean 5 goals, not 6 yet. At least I don't know. There's a chance. Always a chance. The ball heads out of bounds, so now a chance for Seneca. Seneca, Ashley Belgrave now trying to get the steal. Ashley Belgrave with the steal. Now here comes Lawrence. Ball heading down the field. Taken in. Ball heading down the field, and the ball goes out of bounds. So now Lawrence holds them off for the time being. 28 minutes left to go in the game. Still so much time. And ball heading down the field, and it's a cross, and now ball heads out of bounds.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you please put down the umbrella in the front of the
All right, so now the ball going down the field, and now
that sounded so real too. It's like, you're right, turned around.
so ball. So that was a chance for Lawrence. I think there was a quick injury. So the ball heads out of bounds. And we have a rainbow on the field. That's cool. You can see it. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if our camera can pick it up, but there's a nice rainbow. I think there was an injury. So now, I think that was the ever so great Ashley Belgrave who got injured there. So now Lawrence will have a chance. A nice rainbow. Yep, that's a rainbow. All right, here we go. Here's a chance for Seneca. Ball taken. Quick possession. Now looking shot, and it is blocked for the time being. And now the ball heads out of bounds. And so it'll be corner maybe. A corner now for Lawrence to try and put up the score. Oh, here comes Lawrence. Lawrence lost the ball now. I believe that Lawrence will have another chance to hold him off here. So here comes Lawrence. Ball taken in. And foot foul there, so now Lawrence will have the ball again to try and score. Take it in, shot, and it's a goal! Again! For Seneca. Seneca puts it in, and it's another eye-whopping. Again, every time they score now, it's just going to be even more mind-boggling. It's 5-0 now. And you heard me correctly, it's 5-0. Lawrence is actually down by 5 goals. I can't believe I'm saying that statement. And looking at the ball. Taking my Seneca shot, and it's blocked. It's missed. Excuse me, missed. Very fortunate that was missed for Lawrence. So ball heading down the field, and in comes Lawrence. Still with the ball. Still the ball with Seneca. Seneca have a chance to score. 25 minutes left to go in play here. Now here comes Seneca. Seneca heading down the field. And it will be heading Lawrence ball now. They'll have a chance to score. So ball heading down the field. Here's the play now, Lawrence. Is that down? Zella, Olivia Zella now at the ball. Zella heading down the field. And yeah, ball heading down the field, I know. Here comes Lawrence, and now taken in by Brummel. Brummel now heading down the field. Heading down the field. Yep, Brummel heading down the field, and taken now taken again by Seneca. Seneca now was unable to score there, so now Lawrence will have a chance to score. So here comes another pass, Lawrence heading down the field. Post. Looking. The ball is saved for the time. Now looking, ball. Near shot, and the ball goes out of bounds. So now a chance for Seneca to score 6 goals here, which would be very remarkable if they could do that thing. Minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the game. So cross, looking, shot, and it is, ball goes out of bounds. So ball heading down the field. Now here comes Lawrence. Heading down the field. Now here comes Julia Krimmel. Here Krimmel with the ball. Looking and taken in, and the ball now heading down the field. And yep, Lawrence still heading down the field. Now here comes Seneca. Now Seneca will have a chance to score here. And yep, ball still inbounds. Lawrence trying to get it back, and ball goes. Takes it. And now here comes Lawrence. Lawrence will have a chance now to score. So Lawrence. Big pass. Heading. The ball looking, and it's a shot! And blocked! So good block. Now here comes Roslyn. Roslyn heading down the field. And ball heads down the field, and it is. Yeah, ball headed down the field, and it is no good. The shot was no good, excuse me. So Seneca really has dominated with possession in the whole game, really, and it will be very unlikely for Lawrence to try and get back here. We'll see what happens. So Ola Kwazuki had the ball. Roslyn now trying to get the ball. Roslyn. Had the ball. Now looking shot. And it's another. Oh, God. Lord. Another goal. For that's another goal for Seneca, and they're down. Lawrence is down a whopping 6 goals here, and that's the most they've ever been down. So here comes Lawrence. Lawrence heading down the field. So here comes Lawrence, taken in. Now here comes Krimmel off to Lawrence. Now a chance again for Lawrence to score here. So now ball will heading down the field. Yeah, it'll be a corner now, so Lawrence is going to need a score here, and they will need to do whatever they can to put it in. So Taken in, looking shot. And it is blocked. So, good attempt. So now here comes Seneca again. 16 and a half minutes left to go in the game. So here comes Lawrence. Great cross. Here comes the cross, and it's a shot, and it's no good. And now here comes Julie Krimmel. And now here comes Lawrence. Lawrence heading down the field. Lawrence looking. Here's the cross. And now here comes Seneca again. Seneca heading down the field. Shot. And no good. Now it'll be a corner now. Good cross. Or good pass. Quick shift. Looking. Shot. Now backhand. And shot it! Another goal! Oh my god. Another goal for Seneca. Another goal. 7-0 the lead. Oh my goodness. This is... My god. It's just wow. Just wow. So here comes Lawrence. Lawrence heading down the field. And Lawrence. So here comes Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence still heading down the field. And so the ball heads down the field. And now Lawrence has down the field. So it'll be another corner actually for Lawrence. A great chance here. And the ball heads out of bounds. So looking. And I believe the ball went out of bounds there. Or I think it went out of bounds. So now here comes Lawrence. So 11 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. It's been a very unfortunate turn of events here for Lawrence. So ball looking and looking shot. Now taken again. Ola Kwazuski heading down the field with the ball. Ola Kwazuski now heading down the field and the ball looking. And the ball looking and it heads out of bounds. Ola Kwazuski still with the ball. Looking now, chance to score here. Ola Kwazuski heading down now, quick pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. So very unfortunate how the team couldn't win there, and it's just disappointing. I think they were trying to go on and score 7 goals here. I don't know if I missed anything. I do apologize if there was a technical issue if I didn't announce the last few minutes there. So my apologies, but again, really, it's just a bit disappointing here. And now looking, shot in! Oh my God, Ola Kwazuski almost scored that. Good job, though. And the ball looking, shot. So now ball heading down the field. Seneca gets the win here. Most likely they're up 7-0. And the ball goes out of bounds. So now it'll be a corner now for Lawrence. And a corner now again. Corner once more. So Lawrence taking the ball. So ball taken out. Now here's a chance for Lawrence to score here. Good pass. Looking. Looking shot. Tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. And the ball so the ball now heading down the field. Here comes Roslyn. Roslyn heading down the field. Lost the ball. And the ball heads nearly almost out of bounds. And now clock winding down here. King the ball now. Ola Kwasuski had the ball off to and now here comes Lawrence. And the ball heads out of bounds. So ball heads out of bounds. 5 minutes under, a few minutes left to go in the game. Seneca did a great job today. Really, the defense. Oh, I think we'll have a timeout. So timeout here. Lawrence will score here. So I'll go back later. So we'll meet you later after the hat time. So we'll see you after the half. The timeout here. This is Sports Tire commenting LTBS to LTBS LTBS TV. You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV. So here comes Lawrence. A few minutes left to go. It's been a very strong performance. They've scored 7 goals in the first half. They're going to try going for another one, which would be crazy. I was crazy at 2 goals. I was very shocked when they did with 2 goals. They managed to score 5 more. So here comes a ball. Seneca going to take the ball out of bounds. So the ball so it'll be a corner now again. So looking, and the ball is passed. And looking for a shot. Again, 8 would be the most. My goodness. And a very interesting fact that came today, I guess. As the Lawrence defense and everyone in it. And no blame to them. They've done a great job. You have a high scoring team like this one right here. I don't know. I think really, I don't want to get into it, but I think if Talia was here, I think they would have won the Mercer County Sherman MCTs. That's number 1. And I think number 2, if she was here, I think that this game would have been different. I think offensively they would have done a better job, and I think really offense also correlates to the defense too. So I think really the offensive playmakers just couldn't get it done today, and I think that's just defense. They did a great job today. 3.5 left to go. That will be their season, and that will be my wrap on the final. This will be my final field hockey game I do. I must say it's been an honor. Of course, I will do a proper goodbye. So let me just finish the rest of the game, and then I'll say my goodbyes. So here comes the ball heading down the field for Lawrence. Ball heads out of bounds. 3 minutes left to go in the game, and in the season for Lawrence. Boy, it's over. And we will have a wrap. Shot, and it is. Almost blocked. And the ball heads out of bounds now. Here comes Lawrence. with an opportunity to score. A corner now. Lawrence will have a chance to score though. So the ball, here comes a dump set. Cross. And the ball heads out of bounds. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the game. So looking, here comes Belgrave. Belgrave missed a shot at the time being. Now here comes Lawrence and the ball blocked. So the ball heads out of bounds. So now here comes Brummel. Brummel lost the ball. Ball heading down the field. Now here comes Zella. Zella gets it off to Brummel. And here comes Lawrence. And the ball crossed out. A minute left to go, and under a minute left to go in the game. So we'll have maybe one more chance to score 8 here. Well, that'll be it afterwards. And now here comes Lawrence. Lawrence heading down the field. Up. And that'll be it here. As the clock winds down here. As Seneca will move on. I wish them the best of luck. It's been a fantastic season for this team, and of course Megan Erico is still a coach of the year. This does not change anything from the ability of this team. And clock winding down here. Brummel gives it off to Macy Weiss. Now here comes another check. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer! That'll do it. And the Seneca Golden Eagles take care of Lawrence. They come into Lawrence and shut the Cardinals out. And this is also the first time they have never scored at all this season. 7-0. And surprisingly, Madison Wagner has allowed more goals she's allowed today that she's allowed all season. Nothing against her. She did a great job. She's played like an MVP level all season. Just unfortunate how this game came to an end today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our broadcast for the day and for the season for field hockey. Thank you, Field Hockey Organization. Thank you, Megan Erico, Talia Shank. Great job, and I wish you all the best of luck. Sports Hire signing out and saying goodbye.